pleasant new development and rejuvenation. The Pelicans are looking to defeat their Western Conference rival going into this game. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. On the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. Thrilled to be back in Oklahoma City. The Thunder ready for that home court.
Get up. You're going in.
Here we go.
Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder in their last game, a loss to the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Well, Clark, they really shot terribly from downtown in that one and eventually paid the price for it.
They sure did. I mean, sometimes you can make up for poor three-point shooting with a strong inside game, but theirs wasn't quite strong enough.
So for New Orleans right now, Gordon is the 2 with Evans playing small forward. Davis and Asik patrol the paint. And it's Holiday.
They call him Serge Ibaka. Ibaka has led the league in total blocks for 4 straight seasons. I love that Ibaka. That fits.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Perkins comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Reggie Jackson. The Pelicans also changing it up. Mavericks checked in for Gordon. And it's Jimmer Fredette in for Drew Holiday. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. Monty Williams had some words for his team. He immediately addressed their offensive game plan and detailed an aggressive up-tempo style. It sounds like their offense is going to come from the transition game. There was something else he mentioned, too. He wants them to utilize the pick and roll as much as possible in their coming possessions. It's still very early in this game, so there's plenty of time for those changes to take effect, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. And Ibaka, also known as Surge Protector, devastating, soaring in from that weak side as always.
Yeah, and Kevin, I think he's improved his defensive IQ as well. He's kind of learned when to jump, when to hold back, when to box out, and he's a terrific pick and roll defender as well because of his lateral quickness. He's able to stay with point guards on a switch. Really impressive.
To the paint, here's Evans. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Evans has got 6. 41 seconds left here in the first quarter. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Maverick. Good! Maverick's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, has there been any defense played yet in this game?
Nope, this game has been all about rapid-fire offense early.
Westbrook kicks to Lamb. Back to Westbrook. Oklahoma City moving it around. That's good. 6 points for Kevin Durant.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
Now, here is Fredette. He's covered by Westbrook. Now Fredette. Fades back.
On tap this set.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. This comes in for Steven Adams, and it's Lamb in there for Anthony Morrow. The Pelicans also changing it up. Evans, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Maverick comes in for Miller, and it's Holiday in for Rivers. Backcourt tandem, Westbrook and Jeremy Lamb. Durant and Collison at the 3 and the 4. And it's Perkins in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. 3 on the clock, and Asik kicks to Fredette. Sinks the three-pointer. Fredette's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Westbrook against Holiday. Left side, Westbrook. Now the dish to Durant. Here's the floater. Here's Perkins. Pelicans pull it in. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easily.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against the defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
Lamb, good.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Pelicans trailed by 5. Fredette kicks to Holiday. There's the 3. Another 3 for Fredette. Fredette's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Pelicans.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
Durant just inside the line. And a tight game here as we end.
Well, Scott, you had other weapons working offensively, but you specifically asked for more from Kevin Durant. What exactly are you looking for?
Well, he has to be aggressive in a setup. You know, Kevin's a terrific offensive player when he plays with the lower base, when he attacks off the dribble, but I thought he did a better job in that.
Coach, thank you so much. Guys, he wants them to play with force.
Thanks, Doris. And
all right, listen closely, man. I've got a few things to touch on. We're going to turn this from a close game into our game.
well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break.
Get up. You're going in.
Here we go.
In for Drew Holiday. For Oklahoma City, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far.
You know, the NBA is a talent league, and it's hard to win in the NBA without superstar talent. And the Thunder are fortunate to have 2 superstars in Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook. Those 2 give them a chance to win no matter who they're facing up against or where they're playing.
So for New Orleans right now, Gordon is the 2 with Evans playing small forward. Davis is out there with Miller. And it's Rivers in at the 1. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Collison's out there. Mavericks checked in for New Orleans. Now here's Evans. 10 points for him. Here's Rivers. The basket good off the assist from Evans. 8 points for Austin Rivers. And you look at the star talent for Oklahoma City, the eternal what if. Steve, how would this team be different if they'd held on to James Harden?
Well, that's the question. I mean, to have 3 superstars, they would have been unstoppable offensively. As it is, they're hard enough to guard. But, you know, that's a question that will remain, you know, forever unanswered.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And I love their hustle because they're getting a lot of second chance opportunities just as a result of playing hard.
6 on the shot clock. That's in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Jackson.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
Here's Maverick. Here's Davis. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, how about Anthony Davis in this one? 16 points, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, it's just a small part of what's been.
Teams changing it up here.
Why you tripping? We just pulled out a nice little win.
Tripping? Don't act like this game was never in doubt. It was a lot closer than it should have been. That's the problem. We weren't taking it serious enough. Like we could just show up and win. One thing I know for certain, you take something for granted in the NBA and it all goes away.
right. When we got somebody on the ropes, we gotta knock them fools out, man. Yo, tonight, we was just barely good enough.
That's right. Next game, we step on the gas and never let up.
Let's do it.